Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. How are you? I hope and pray everybody would be fine. This is our first lecture on General Science of Grade 7. Before we start our work, you must keep your textbook, rough notebook, and pencil with yourself. We will start our lecture from chapter number 1. We start our work from chapter number 1. Chapter number 1 is about human organ systems. In this chapter, we will study about two human organ systems. One is digestive system and the other is respiratory system. We will study digestive system first. Dear students, have you ever thought why do we need food? The first answer which comes in our mind is we need food to stay alive. The answer is correct as well. But we need food for energy, movement, and growth as well. There is a problem. The problem is our body cells cannot use the food in the form it is eaten by us. The food particles, what we eat, are actually very large in size and they cannot be absorbed into the blood. So we need to change these food particles into simpler form. The process which changes the food into simpler form is called digestion. We can also define digestion as the process of breaking down the food into simpler form is called digestion. This is what digestive system do. It breaks up the food particles into simpler form so that it can be absorbed into blood. और याद रखें कि सिर्फ ब्लड के ज़रिए ही हमारी जो फूड है वो बॉडी के तमाम हिस्सों तक पहुंच सकती है. Let's study the digestive system in detail. Student, the process of digestion starts from our mouth. In our mouth, we are blessed with teeth. The job of the teeth is to break the food into small pieces by cutting and grinding. We also have tongue and saliva in our mouth. Dear student, tongue mixes the food with saliva. The saliva is secreted by a salivary gland. What is the job of this saliva? It has two jobs. Number one, when it is mixed with the food, it softens the food particles and moist it. Number two, it starts digestion of carbohydrates. When we say carbohydrates, it means starch and sugar. In simple words, you can say जितनी मीठी चीज़ें होती हैं इनको carbohydrates कहते हैं. So after some time, when the saliva is mixed with the food, it becomes soft and moist. Then tongue pushes this food to the back of our mouth. Dear students, the next organ in the digestive system is esophagus. When the food is broken down into small pieces in our mouth and it is moistened with the help of saliva, then it is pushed into the esophagus. You can see from the diagram, esophagus is a tube which connects the stomach to the mouth. It just carries the food from mouth to the stomach. And remember, no digestion takes place in esophagus. The muscles of esophagus contracts to push the food particles to the stomach. This movement is called wave-like muscular movement. And this wave-like muscular movement is also called peristaltic movements. and this process is known as peristalsis. Next organ in the digestive system is stomach. Our stomach is a muscular bag. The shape of this muscular bag is similar to the alphabet J. The walls of stomach excrete the juice which is known as digestive juice. This digestive juice helps in the digestion of proteins, meat, egg, milk, and pulses. Food spends almost 4 hours in the stomach. Dear student, maybe you know it or no, the digestive juice of the stomach also contain an acid. Do you remember the name of that acid? It is hydrochloric acid, which is usually called HCl. A very small amount of HCl is produced in the stomach. It has two jobs to do. Number one, it kills the germs present in our food, and number two, it helps in the digestion of proteins. Small intestine is a very important organ of our digestive system. After staying about 4 hours in our stomach, the food comes to small intestine. Small intestine is a long, thin tube which is coiled inside our abdomen. Coiled का मतलब ये है कि ये abdomen हमारी belly के अंदर लपेटी गई होती है, जैसे तार को लपेटा होता है, बिल्कुल वैसे ही. Final digestion of carbohydrates, fats, and proteins occurs in the small intestine. Here, three other organs also help in the digestion of food. These three organs are liver, pancreas, and the walls of small intestine. Liver provides bile salt to make fats easier to absorb, whereas pancreas and walls of small intestine secrete juices to digest the remaining food. Dear students, in the previous slide I told you the small intestine is a very important organ of our digestive system because absorption of digested food into blood occurs in the last part of small intestine. What do you mean by digested food? The food which is broken down into very small pieces is called digested food. The inner surface of small intestine has many finger-like projections which are called villi. The digested food passes into blood through the walls of the villi. The blood carries the food particles to all parts of the body. Most of the food is digested into the blood in small intestine, but some undigested part of the food passes into the large intestine. In fact, the undigested food has large amount of water, and the main job of this large intestine is to absorb extra water, to maintain the water level in our body. The undigested food becomes solid and it is called feces. The feces are stored in the last part of the large intestine, which is called rectum. These feces are removed our body through anus. These are the three organs which were very helpful in the final digestion of food in small intestine. We read their name while discussing the function of small intestine. Here we have given some brief introduction of these three organs. This is not the part of any answer, but it is just for the information. The liver produces bile to digest fat. It also breaks down the harmful substances in the blood. Second is gallbladder. The liver stores its bile in the gallbladder, which releases it into small intestine. And pancreas. The pancreas make juice to digest the remaining carbohydrates, proteins and fats. At the end of this lecture, my dear students, there is a simple assignment for you. You need to study this topic from the book as well and try to answer these questions. Question 1 is name the organs involved in digestion process. Question 2, why are we provided with teeth? Question 3, how small intestine important for our digestive system? Question 4, you should draw and label the diagram of digestive system, and it's really very important.